Another Michael Jackson one today. Let's look at Give In To Me from his 91 album, Dangerous. The guitars, 3 guitarists again, just like Dirty Diana that we did the other day. 3 guitarists on this, Bill Bottrell, Tim Pierce, the legendary Tim Pierce, and Slash is doing the solo as well. I'm going to guess that Bill Bottrell is doing the main riff, the clean riff. Maybe Tim Pierce is doing the distorted guitars in the bridge. I don't know though. We'd love to figure that out. Slash to me does the second chorus, that rhythm guitar. Sounds kind of like him, but of course it might not be. But the solo, obviously, Slash. So we're going to look at all the guitar parts on Give In To Me. Let's start with the tones. So tones for the whole thing, I use this Guy PRS DGT SE, great guitar, humbucker in the bridge. I only adjusted the tone knob for the solo, and I had a few different sounds. The sound for the intro, clean. It's a clean, compressed. It almost sounds straight into the desk, but there's, I ended up using, I got the Kemper on this one. But yeah, clean sound, some compression, a tiny bit of chorus, and, some reverb, those sorts of things. Okay, and then for the chorus, I grabbed a Marshall profile, not too distorted. And then for the second chorus, where I think Slash is playing some rhythm guitar, not sure though, I did an even more distorted Marshall sound. And I used the same Marshall for the lead section, but I turned the tone almost all the way down. Sounds like treble pickup, but with a tone rolled off, which Slash does a lot. All right, let's listen to the intro and then we'll break it down. So we're in the key of E minor, and the first chords are E minor to a C, and a D. It's a D add 11 or add 4. Sounds really fancy, right? Really technical. All you're doing is moving a C chord shape up 2 frets, and then you get this really nice dissonance, semitonal wave. I put it in with the rest of the chord, and it's a beautiful, beautiful sound. Okay, so they're the chords. Well, the way he's playing it, I put some tab up on top here. Okay, you got a little slide here. Now the C, actually the first part isn't properly a C, it's a C sus2. So that E note there with your second finger, he's not fretting. And then he doesn't slide up, he picks the D. Okay, so just look at the tab there. Second time round though, it's hard to know when he does it. Sometimes he'll play a proper C there instead of lifting the first finger off. It's really, really subtle there, and it doesn't really matter which one you do. But anyway, that's kind of what he's doing. So we're getting that part. Okay, when he gets into the pre-chorus there, we're going into kind of a swung feel, a shuffle feel on a B5. Okay, so downstroke on the B and then sort of an upstroke on the octave, and then you're going to bring in that 5th there. The next one's an A minor, but it comes in off the beat. So 3, 4. Second time we do B5 again, and then a D5 again. That D5 is the second chord, so it comes in off the beat. Then we're into the chorus. Okay, chorus, first time round. There's one of those, kind of a slide down. I did it around the A. Okay, A up on the 17th fret. But he's only hitting just the E bass note, whoever's doing the rhythm guitar here. It's not a power chord, it's just the E bass note. and then the 2 strings open there. So you can fret what looks like an E minor, but you're going to mute the G string with the bottom of your 3rd finger, okay? Okay, again, that's just the bottom E string, not an E power chord. And then it's a C5 to a D5. Now, it sounds more complex there because you've got the clean guitar underneath, right? And that's clean with the distortion. So you could play those chords if you wanted with the distorted guitar. For the D, I mean. If you wanted to, and that would be fine. That's the beauty of layering guitars. You get this sort of a nice, rich sound. Clean guitar with a dirty guitar playing different things. Okay, then it's back to the verse, 2nd verse. Same sort of thing, but again, he doesn't always play the C sus2. Sometimes he'll have his finger on there, but apart from that, it's the same. Now, the 2nd chorus, though, you've got 3 guitars. You've got that clean one, you've got the one I just showed you, and you've got who I think it is Slash. Let's look at that one. Okay, so 2nd chorus. This is where I think Slash comes in. Sounds kind of like him. It's a really trebly sound he's got. I assume it's either a Silver Jubilee or a JCM 800. I almost thought he had a wah pedal sort of enabled there. But it doesn't have that nasal, but it is quite trebly, so it cuts through really well. But he's coming in this sort of thing, a lot heavier sound. Okay, really, really nice part, complements well. So he's a 7th fret the B and then just chromatic up. But, originally, when I was playing it from memory rather than listening to it, I thought it was swung. So 3. Which I kind of like. That's how I hear it naturally. But it doesn't do that. It's straight. So 3, 4. And the cool thing about it, I suppose, again, is chord tones from a rhythm guitar perspective. So when they hit the E5, you're going up to the E and into the G, which is the minor 3rd of E. And then when they do the C5 to D, that G he resolves down to the F sharp, which is the 3rd of D. A little bit of theory there, but anyway, that's why that works really, really well. So that's the 2nd chorus. Now let's look at the bridge. Okay, bridge, I've gone back down to the clean sound, staying on the treble pickup. It sounds like an A minor bar chord to a G, right, to E minor. Okay, and you can play it like this feel. Okay, so it's A minor bar chord, G major bar chord, and when they do the E, it sounds like he's sliding up the first that he did in the beginning. Okay, but you can kind of strum. Okay, second time. F bar chord, but then lift the fingers up. When did you ever think you'd hit an F major 7 sharp 11 in a pop song? Sounds great though, right? Okay, and then a B sus. Resolving to a B major. Let's look at the strumming quickly. down, down, right? All right, solo. So the solo, this is Slash in all his glory. He's such a melodic player, and you know, if you listen to it, he's basically playing E minor pentatonic, bluesy E minor pentatonic, but he does bring in the F sharp a lot. Now the F sharp works beautifully because it's in there on the that's the right, that's that F sharp there, and then on the D chord. So your ear has had this F sharp the whole song. So he brings that into the solo as well, and it just sounds killer. Guitar tone-wise, I had the same as the second chorus, so heavy Marshall, added some delay, and I think a tube screamer just sort of pushed the mids a little bit, but I rolled the tone back, right? So... verses... Okay, I don't get all the way off because then that would be just a little bit. So on this guitar, it's actually sitting at about 1.5. Okay, now I think there's a second guitar starting the solo that bends up to the E, and he actually starts on the E, but I just bent up to it. So it's sort of a 2. Okay, just bending up to the E note, but then I move my hand up to 9th fret. Okay, and even his phrasing on those notes. There's that F sharp, right? And then from there, he will slide up and bend. Now we're in minor pentatonic territory, right? That there is really nice. Okay, then we're in minor pentatonic territory here. So it's just minor pentatonic, but over this doesn't sound bluesy, does it? Because, you know, what you're playing on top of. But his playing is just great, as always. Now this part, he's bent up to the E, and then he's going to bend up to the F sharp and then the G. There, beautiful. So he's bent up, 15 to 17. He comes down, minor. And just finishes on that bend, a 17 up, the A up to the B. So basically he's playing minor pentatonic, but he brings in that 9, that F sharp, because it sounds so great there. Bluesy phrasing, but look, it's Slash, he's a killer. Awesome, awesome player. Those are the guitar parts for Give In To Me. Again, 3 guitarists, Bill Petrell, Tim Pierce, and Slash. Good luck. See you next time.